What up, y'all? It's Friday.
Hello, Jessica Rose and T and Sanjay, and Chelsea and Rebecca. And Jessica said, "Oh, hey, it's Friday.
Oh, hey, it is
Isn't
Friday.
it Saturday technically for you?" I
Oh,
think
because she's like
so.
5 hours ahead, right?
Think so.
Is she 5 hours? She's like 4 hours.
Hello, insert metal here. Um,
Insert metal. Like,
you dancy prancy? What are you dancing for?
don't talk to her because then she's gonna want to
I
go
look
over to
fancy.
you.
It's just a shirt. I just elbowed the dog in the head. Thanks.
That's how she feels about you calling her fancy.
Hello, Gonzalo.
Did you get his name right? Gonzalo.
Yeah.
Is it Gonzalo or Gonzalo?
Gonzalo. Here in Sweden, it's Saturday.
Here in America, it's Friday.
Yeah, everywhere in America.
America. We're the first to not be Friday.
Jessica said, now it's Saturday. Yes, 5 hours. I'm loving the shirt. Thanks, guys. Yo, my tummy, man. If you hear my tummy, whew, it is noisy.
Okay.
Good job, Meek.
So I'm going to just start off right now. Okay.
Oh, yes.
If anyone says anything about Spider-Man, I'll punch you in the face.
Wow, dude.
Just letting you know.
Brutal.
So please, let's not talk about Spider-Man. We're going tomorrow to see it. I'm very excited. So please, if any of the what are they called? The gears or the wrenches?
Blue people?
Yeah.
Smurfs?
Nope.
Moderators.
Moderators see anybody saying anything about Spider-Man? Just like just block them or whatever. Like you put them in timeout, or actually, yeah, just block them. That'll be better.
Thank you, Jessica. Gonzalo said, yes, please, no spoilers. And Jessica said, no Spider-Man spoilers.
Yeah, let's just not talk about him. You know, let's not talk about Spider-Boy.
He's been talking about Spider-Man for months.
Yeah, because I'm excited. It's super exciting. And also, The Matrix comes out next week as well.
That's hear my stomach.
That was your stomach?
It's so embarrassing. It's like, rawr.
It is embarrassing. I would be embarrassed if I were you.
I can't help it.
That's gross.
It's just making noise.
So The Matrix comes out next week. So yes, please. Are you talking about the Spider-Man dies thing?
I think they're just being dumb. Did you watch the Secrets of Dumbledore trailer? Yes.
Yes. And there we go.
Pretty dope. I'm excited for it. I know everyone loves to hate it. On anything Harry Potter nowadays, and a lot of people don't like Fantastic Beasts. I get it, but I like them, and I think that this one looks pretty good.
I know that you guys haven't seen this video yet. I talk about it in the video that's coming out tomorrow, the wand video that's coming out tomorrow. So tomorrow morning there will be a new Wands Day. Finally.
Hello, Kerbo.
And the 4 wands are going to be going up in the morning. So I did talk about the trailer a little bit, and I also put up that poll asking, hey, you guys want me to do a overview or like a prediction type talking about the trailer? And for the most part, got a positive yes. A couple people were like, hell no. I gave them that option to put hell no. I wrote heck no because I didn't want to write hell no. So it was like yes, and then definitely hell no, basically, and then no. I got a couple of hell no's and a couple of no's.
Nice.
But for the most part, is pretty
Dude,
pretty yes.
What is wrong with 11? Like now she can't lick the carpet because I put her on the chair, so now she's licking the chair. Apparently.
She's not. She's fine.
T said she is.
She just occasionally licks it. Look at her now. She's like,
lick. Look, what is wrong with this dog?
11. Did you see her?
I'd rather her lick the chair because at least she won't get hairballs.
So the Matrix I'm pretty excited. That comes out on the 22nd, I believe, in theaters and HBO.
So a little bit of spoilers for our what we're watching video. We watched Matrix 2, some of the Animatrix, and now we're on the third. I think these movies are a little overhyped.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
They're epic, and they're just classics, dude. Like,
I don't know if I want to say that in case Gonzalo. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a spoilers because it's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer. Jacob's Wand. What about it?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it was such an.
It shouldn't have been in the trailer. It shouldn't have been in the trailer.
I agree. That's
so
a big thing.
They should not have put that in the trailer because that was a super epic part, and I feel like they're giving us all the cool parts
now
in the trailer, and I'm pretty. The trailer is super hype right now for me. Like I'm just like, yo, this looks super dope. Like, but I'm just as excited about that as I was for the second movie, and I thought the second movie was fun.
You have to realize the Matrix aren't classics to me.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have that nostalgia for me because I never watched them when they first came out. I'm watching them now for the first time.
You're crazy because you're crazy.
So, to me, the fighting just looks ridiculous because, like, them floating in the air just kind of, like, kicking around and it causing massive force just doesn't compute.
There's not enough weight. Get it? Compute because they're in the Matrix? Was that your stomach again?
That was the dog.
Was that your stomach again, you disgusting little person?
That was the dog this time.
Jesus.
Stop
it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, you can't. No, go back there. Sit.
She's gonna jump off the chair if you do that.
Don't jump.
She's gonna jump off the chair and die.
Don't do it. Sit down. Sit. Be a good girl.
You want to come here?
She said no. Oh my god. She's never going to make it.
There you go. Sit there.
9, do you want to go behind me?
I'm petting your butt. 11.
Hey. This is a disaster. Okay.
Can't see her. Oh well.
Here, sanitize, please.
She's safe now. You didn't even touch anything. Why are you sanitizing?
I don't know. How was our guys' week? It was all right.
Our guys' week.
How was your guys' week? They kind of finished our roof.
Yeah. Now we just gotta wait for activation
and for them to fix some things that they effed up. But that's a whole other story.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. That's a separate video by itself.
Chelsea said I had to work Christmas. I had my work Christmas party this week. I wore my Die Hard ugly Christmas sweater, and none of them had ever seen it. I couldn't believe it. Die Hard is also a classic.
I have never seen Die Hard either. I know it's a Christmas movie though. Takes place around Christmas. Hawkeye has been getting pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to talk about stuff here. Are you chattering?
Why? We got our regulars here.
Well,
like this is. I understand that, but this is like at most we have 8 people right now. Like we can. These are the special people, special in a good way. Like they're the ones that hang out with us. So I feel like we can give them extra, extra stuff. Like that's why I always show the wands off on Fridays for the people that actually come and hang out with us on the live stream because we never really have a lot of people. It's mostly just, sometimes I'm just like, why do we even do Friday live streams? And then I'm like, I feel like for the 5 people that come and hang out with us, we have fun. So that's why I like to do it.
No Hawkeye spoilers. I haven't seen this week's yet.
I mean, I was just gonna say it's good. It's effing good.
Effing good.
How's
your apple juice? Good.
You're drinking apple juice?
No.
Where'd you buy apple juice?
Basically nothing new, so no spoilers for anything.
What have you been doing?
Working.
All 24 hours?
And reading.
There are 24 hours in a day. And books are old.
Never seen Die Hard either. Also never watched a single Fast and Furious movie, which a lot of people are very personal for some reason. Very personal. I don't think I've ever seen I've only ever seen Fast and Furious 1. And it was a long time ago when it first came out. And then I was just like, I'm good.
Yeah, effing good.
No, meaning like I'm good. I don't need to ever like watch them again.
Yeah, I know. So I said effing good. The Fast and Furious movies are not good. Not good. Effing bad. Die Hard is like one of those old, I think it's 90s, right? Old 90s action movie like Speed. Like those old movies, you know, they're fine. They're super campy, you know, and like corny, and like people don't talk like that. And the main character always tries to be super cool. And it's like that like badass cop that doesn't follow the rules. You know, it's like that type of character. And then there's the other guy that's about to retire and he's getting too old for the shit, you know? Like that type of stuff.
So
pretty sure that's from that movie.
what wood did you use for your latest wand?
Which one was my latest wand? Kind of made 3 of these around the same time. So I would, or I know, I think all 4 of them, right? This one was probably the oldest. So this is walnut. This is padauk. And then this one was mahogany with that like Bacote, whatever the hell it's called. I always forget what it's called on the end here.
All right.
And then this one's cedar, but it's painted black.
So Chelsea said reading, working, and sleeping. Jessica said, ooh, Tokyo Drift. Chelsea said Fast and Furious movies are awful. Only the Tokyo one is any good. T said Fast and Furious is so bad. And even the first one, they're stealing DVD players. It wasn't even that expensive when the movie came out. Gonzalo said the only Die Hard references I have are from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, yeah. So wait, hold on. Before we go any further, the Tokyo or the Fast and Furious movies are like their own thing. Because like the first 2 were something. And then like now they're like flying cars into space and like jumping across highways, like to catch somebody in midair and then like land on a car with their back, and like they're like superhuman now. They're like doing things that Captain America would do. You know what I mean? Like they're surviving stuff like, you know, especially Vin Diesel and The Rock. So it's become a whole another type of movie now. Like it was grounded in reality in the first movie where, you know, it's like, okay, it seems a little far-fetched, but it's like, okay, it could probably happen. Okay, I believe it. But now it's just like, now it's like a, I don't even know. Like it's like a almost fantasy, like action movie, like where crazy stuff happens. They're running down walls of buildings and fighting, and it's just like there's crazy science, like crazy tech that like doesn't exist in our world, but does in their crazy world. I think they drive a submarine in one of the movies, and like there's like a missile that they're like that's like right next to them. It's just some crazy. I'm saying they're fun movies. Did I spit on you?
No, oh. I hit the mic.
They're fun movies, but they're not good movies. You know what I mean? Fun, but not good.
So Kerbo said that's Lethal Weapon. LOL.
Oh.
What, the stealing DVD part?
No, my thing where he's getting too old for this. Isn't the same actor? Is it Bruce Willis?
He said, "Did you grab?"
They kind of all blend together.
No, he didn't.
How do you know?
Because I know you didn't.
How do you know?
Because I'm smart like that.
Because you're looking around right now because you don't know if you're like, wait, maybe he did do them. T, don't worry about it, okay? That's my job, and that's not for you to worry about, okay? So why don't you stop like throwing me under the bus? You know I effing didn't do it, okay? You know I didn't do it, T, all right? So why are you doing this to me? Now I got to get yelled at by everybody.
Chelsea said, I've seen Die Hard I don't know how many times. It was one of the movies I watched a ton as a kid. What's your favorite wood to work with? And if you had a personal wand, he does.
I do.
What would your wand be made out
of? The answer to both of those is padauk. Or padauk, as some people like to say, which is probably the correct way, but I've always said padauk, and that's how I say it, okay?
Chelsea said Lethal Weapon sucks. Die Hard is definitely superior. Jessica said, oh yeah, they just got worse and worse. The Fast and Furious movies. Lethal Weapon.
I don't think they got worse.
Dude in Braveheart, his hair is awful in there.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Come on, guys, we got this. You guys know what his name is?
I don't have my phone either.
He's the guy from Signs.
Mel Gibson.
Same thing. Bruce Willis, Mel Gibson, not the same thing at all. Mel Gibson.
Hello, Christy.
Bruce Willis kind of looks like your dad.
He does not.
He does. He's a bald white guy. They all look the same. Calling it right now. Just saying that. I saw your dad driving in Connecticut the other day. I took a picture of him. Do you want me to find it?
No.
I will show you.
It's not my dad.
I found a picture of him. I took a picture of this man driving next to me because I was like,
poor man.
Oh my God, it's Meek's
is that
dad.
Legal?
To take a picture in public? Yes, it is.
Hello, RSB.
I was in public. I knocked on his house door and took a picture of his face. I was just like, I followed him to his house.
Mel Gibson and Bruce Willis are not even close to the same.
But they made the same movie. All right, how do I go to my favorite? Oh, albums probably.
She's like got her cheek like.
And then favorites. Where's your dad? Oh no! Oh, there he is.
Tommy.
Kind of looks like your dad, right? It kind of looks like your dad, right?
I can see it. I can see it. You have to show my dad.
And he's wearing a hat, so it's like he's wearing a hat and I think glasses, but it's like the face profile kind of looks like him. It's such a bad picture. Like, look how far away I was. I was just like trying to.
What is he driving?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was a Tesla for a hot second.
No. You guys wouldn't be. You guys can't. You can't tell at all. It's a terrible, terrible.
But my dad basically always wears sunglasses and a hat, and he's bald because he shaves his head. So, yeah.
It's funny that you thought it actually looked like
a little bit. Because literally every bald guy, he's like, "That's your dad. That's your dad." It's like a joke.
Especially Bruce Willis. Now that Bruce Willis,
and 99% of the time, it doesn't look like my dad.
99% of the time, it looks like him every time. No. That's it. 90% of the time, it works 50% of the time. I thought it was hilarious. That was months ago, by the way. I forgot to tell you about that. That I saw your dad here. Maybe like I don't know why he was in Connecticut and he didn't even tell us.
It's rude.
Yeah. Maybe he was driving up.
No, and then just went right back.
And then just
they don't have that color car though. Did he rent it?
Maybe he rented a car just to drive, so he didn't put miles on his
mom?
car. Maybe he left her behind. She's too slow.
That's mean.
She's too slow.
When's the last time you talked to your parents?
The other day, I think my mom butt dialed me, and then I picked up, and I was like, "Hey, Mom," and she's like, "Hey, son," and I was just like, "How are you doing?" And she's like, "Okay," and I was just like, "All right, cool. I'm at work, so I gotta go. Love you, bye."
Chelsea said, "I will defend my favorite bad '80s action movies as superior to The End of Time."
Superior to what, though?
Like, so '80s, like, I mean, I consider myself mostly an '80s kid. I mean,
No, you were not.
I was born in '84. So
you weren't a kid until you were like 6. Because before that, you're just a baby. You don't remember anything.
Anyway, so,
you don't experience anything when you're a child like that.
It was more like My Little Ponies, Rainbow Bright. Like,
and you weren't 6. I guarantee you weren't 6 for that. You were like 8 or 9 or 10.
Fraggle Rock.
And how old were you when those things came out when you were watching
I was
them?
under 6 because I was in
I don't
Rhode
believe
Island.
you. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Remember
Captain Planet? How cool would Captain Planet be now?
Superior to other bad action movies. I don't know. I think like when I was a kid, I was just more into like cartoons still and not like action movies.
So growing up, most of elementary.
Let's be real, I still like cartoons.
Most of elementary school and middle school, I didn't have cable, so I didn't really watch like any cartoons. I grew up on the Drew Carey Show, Everybody Loves Raymond, Friends, Miss Seinfeld. Didn't watch Seinfeld. Third Rock from the Sun. Those were my shows I watched after school when I got home. I made a schedule. I didn't have the channels, Meek. I didn't have Nickelodeon. I at some point I did have Nickelodeon and I watched a bunch of it, but that was after I got older. There was one summer that I watched the hell out of Blue's Clues because I had the channel, and it was funny because I wasn't a little kid, but I watched the crap out of Blue's Clues.
The Thanksgiving Day parade they had. I didn't know they were like 3 Steves, but they're not all
no,
Steve.
whoa.
Like
they don't. He's not the doctor.
Steve.
He's not the doctor. Steve is Steve, and then there's other people like
I didn't
John.
know there were 3 of them. Basically, I thought there was Steve and then Steve's replacement, and then I didn't know there was a third Steve's replacement.
Yeah, Steve is the original.
Yeah, dude, he was there though.
He was there,
pretty cool.
there
He was
though,
pretty cool.
there though.
Friends for the win. I learned English watching Friends.
Oh, nice.
You probably did too.
No. I learned English in school.
Yeah.
And that was
TV
before I
probably. TV
wasn't 6 when I was watching Friends. I was like in middle school, or at least 10 or 11 or 12. Friends is a good.
Care Bears. I used to watch that.
Never watched that. What do you think was your favorite? Okay, so do you remember the first anime you ever watched?
Anime.
Yeah.
Probably Sailor Moon.
Yeah? I think mine was actually Samurai Pizza Cats.
I never saw it.
I know. I have a T-shirt with them on it, and I think that, and I didn't know it was anime. And then I think after that it was like Dragon Ball, but I had no idea what Dragon Ball was, and I hadn't watched a lot of episodes.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, I watched all of Sailor Moon.
Because like that was on right before school.
Sailor Moon.
And I would eat breakfast and watch Sailor Moon,
Mhm.
and my mom hated it. I don't think she hated it, but she was like, "That girl's so annoying."
Yeah.
And then like, but I loved her, and she was like my hero when I was a kid.
Yours was Sword Art Online. You must be very young. Because that's like nowadays, like you can't even, like, it's not the same nowadays because you have access to all the anime.
Yeah.
You can watch it even in Japanese.
I would say like my first, the anime I remember the most as an adult is probably Death Note or Full Metal Alchemist. I think. So Chelsea said I watched kid stuff too, but stuff like Die Hard, Indiana Jones, Beetlejuice, and Ghostbusters are things I watched with my dad. So, I mean, I watched Indiana Jones. Beetlejuice, I remember watching as a kid, but I don't remember a lot about it. And Ghostbusters, I watched as a kid, but again, I don't remember a ton about it. You know what movie I loved as a kid was that, like, Look Who's Talking? Anyone remember that movie with, like, the babies and, like, they had, like, it had John Travolta in it.
Who remembers the real Ghostbusters?
I never saw an anime until I was basically an adult. My brother told me to watch Full Metal Alchemist. It's a good one. Jessica said I watched Sailor Moon every day before school too.
Wait, Brotherhood?
Yeah, Sailor Moon Buddies High Five.
Brother, it's weird because we're in completely different countries, you know? So it is weird that you would watch that too. Is she our age?
I don't
Is she
know.
younger? Is she like 47 like us?
No. I just started watching anime really later on. He said no, I just started. Oh, because he's not
okay,
young.
okay. Yeah, that's surprising. I mean, Sword Art is pretty good, but
Pokemon obviously was one of my first ones.
You
but
know
that
what?
was after Sailor Moon, though. I remember specifically watching Sailor
Yeah,
Moon
no,
and then
definitely,
Pokemon coming on after Sailor Moon.
Pokemon was the big one that I think made like it more mainstream for everyone. But yeah, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball.
Yes, T. Oh my god.
What?
She's like, I remember that movie. They do a song because he uses the toilet. Pee-pee in the pate, pee-pee in the pate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He went pee-pees. Uh-oh.
So,
She said, and I sing that song sometimes. Jessica says, I'm 27. You're so young. I'm
so
sorry.
see what I mean? Like the age thing.
That wasn't who you were talking to. You were asking Chelsea.
Oh, who's the one that watched it? Oh, no. Who watched it every morning?
Oh. I thought you
Before
were
school.
talking about, like, the...
Nope. She said, I watched it every morning before school. And I said, she's in a different country. Why would Chelsea be in a different country? Is Chelsea in a different country? I thought she was American.
She is.
Okay. So obviously it's Jessica that I'm talking about.
Sorry.
Why don't you pay attention to your what you're reading? Because I'm paying attention. Anyway, yeah, it's weird because, like, you know, maybe it went there after here. But, like, the originals here, I think, are Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball. And then Dragon Ball Z.
And Pokemon.
Gundam Wing, which was it's like my least favorite Gundam I've ever watched was Gundam Wing, and that's what was on. It was just so
I don't
emo.
remember that.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
AF says, I also watched Sailor Moon, but it was on at 5 a.m., so my dad taped it for me, and I watched it before school.
Oh, nice dad.
I think ours was on at 6, so maybe you're in a different time zone. But, like, because I remember...
That's not how television works.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes. Back in the day, it said it would be like, oh, Sailor Moon on a 6 a.m. or 5 Central Time or whatever.
I don't know about that.
It's true.
I don't think
Um,
so.
no, no, wait, not Brotherhood. This was when I was like 18, so 15 years ago. 18 plus 15 is 33.
Hmm.
Brotherhood didn't come out until way later, and I've never seen that one. I like Brotherhood better personally.
Me too.
I
It's just a
think
little bit more action packed.
I just like the story better.
The story is a little bit less boring. But for the most part, it hits the same points.
Yeah, it takes a longer. I mean, it's the original takes longer to tell the same story. Like
I think they're the
first,
same
like,
amount of episodes, but there's
yeah,
more
but
characters in Brotherhood.
the beginning is like
There's also they explore like a different land with that the one that's based off
the
of like
first little
Chinese
arc
culture.
is like 20 episodes. I feel like in the original, and in Brotherhood, it's like 3.
No,
They condensed it a lot.
I don't. I think the first 2 episodes are like very similar, and then after that they branch off into their own things. But yeah, it's different lore, and it's weird. It's almost like it's like a comic book where like you have Superman in Earth 1 and then Superman in Earth 2, and it's
So,
like this is kind of like the similar thing. It's like the same characters but a slightly different story. You know.
T, do you remember in that movie when the toilet was saying he was going to eat his tushy? I had nightmares about that as a kid, like legitimate nightmares. That toilet scared the crap out of me.
But you loved the
When the
movie.
toilet talked and like spit blue water everywhere, I almost died of fear.
I don't believe you.
I swear.
Sounds
I
like
literally
bogus.
had like nightmares about it as a kid.
Sounds bogusy.
My brother likes Brotherhood better too. He also said something about how Brotherhood is closer to the manga because the original started and finished before the manga ended. That is true.
Yeah, so they kind of both started around the same time, but there wasn't enough manga to do,
Yeah.
so they kind of went
Made
off
up
into their
the
own
end.
story. That doesn't mean that neither are canon because they are both canon, but their own canon. You know, it's like comic books. You know, the Amazing Spider-Man versus regular Spider-Man. It's like they're both their own universes. That's how I see it.
You, she said the toilet turned into a monster, and it was a scary monster. That legitimately, as a kid, I was afraid of it. To the point
Then
where
why
I
did you
remember it.
love the movie so much? That makes
I don't
no
know.
sense.
I did. Besides that one part.
That doesn't make any sense. If there was something that scared me that much, legitimately scared me that much, like you're saying, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't keep watching
that movie besides that one part.
So it wouldn't. So it didn't scare you that much. So your story is false.
Whatever,
You're lying.
dude.
You're just trying to be dramatic.
Jurassic Park and Dante's Peak and Volcano are the movies that gave me nightmares.
Hmm.
This toilet sounds terrifying. So just you can YouTube it. I did it not too long ago. You could YouTube Look Who's Talking toilet scene, and it comes up something along those lines, and you'll see the talking toilet that's gonna eat his tushy. It's really scary. There's a sequel, dude. There's like 3 of them. I think there's like one when they're a little older too. Because like the sequel is when the daughter was born, right? His sister, or was there always the daughter? I think the first movie is just the boy, and then the second movie they have a daughter, and then there's a third movie when they're a little older. Wow, so angry.
The shirt used to be black. Now it's like old black.
Dark gray.
It's like worn out black. What are you doing?
Looking at my books.
Why?
Why not?
Because we're doing a live stream. That's why not. Why would you like? Oh, sorry. You guys are still here? I was just reading a book in the
liked
distance.
the new wand review video with both of you. Still a long way to go, though, right?
No, not surprisingly. There isn't a lot because like since we stopped, stopped doing it. I stopped getting a lot of like submissions. So you know, once we catch it, like we're going through the months a lot faster now. So there isn't a crazy amount. But there's still like going to be a few more videos before we are done, for sure. See, decent amount, but right there, see, that's it. So we were in August, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So we're in September, and then here, look, September, stops there. October stops there. November. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot less. Before we were getting like 100 a month. You know, it was like a lot. So
Chelsea said you need that OxyClean for dark clothes. All my black clothes have stayed blacker since I started using it.
that involves us having to separate clothes.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I don't separate anything at all. I just throw all of it in there like a
Heathen.
Yeah.
That's the word.
The only thing I do is like stuff like this with lace, like I put in those dryer bags or like the
which
washing bags.
was a fight and a half.
Yeah.
To try to get her to start using those. It was like every month.
But also,
she would go.
Some of my underwear would get destroyed, so I started using
every month. She would go, "Oh, there's something stuck in the dryer again. Can you fix it?" And I'm like, "There's nothing to fix. Just put it in. Get one. Put it in the bags. You bought the bags, and then you were like, but it's so much work to put things in the bag."
Once you're caught up with wands, are you gonna do more wand review videos or not anymore? I mean, what would we review?
If we don't have any more, then no, you know.
But if people send some in, yeah.
Don't worry. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the last couple of weeks, like probably 3 weeks, we've been putting out 2 videos every week, and we're trying to stick to that. We have a schedule. We wanted to start in December so that we kind of start the new year and we're already used to doing it. So we've been trying to record all of our videos on the weekend and then get them out one on Wednesday and one on Saturday. So, like I said, there's going to be a new Wands Day tomorrow. In the morning is going to release. It's already been up for patrons since Wednesday, and then we have I don't know yet what's next. We got to talk about that after this video. Is what we're gonna actually record tomorrow. No, I mean we need to talk about it because I told you I had those other things going on, so we got to figure out what we're gonna do. I know we already wrote it down, but that doesn't mean that that's the exact thing we have to do. Like we have to be flexible with it because of things coming up.
Chelsea said, "I'm a heathen when it comes to most everything, but I separate my clothes for washing." What are you saying? Are you saying I'm extra heathen because I don't do that? That's what it sounds like to me. Dude, I don't care. Like, basically every white item of clothing we have is like a tinge of pink because I refuse to separate anything. I do, however, try to not put red clothing in with white clothing because it will always stain it. But
the weird thing is that like you don't use bleach, but occasionally my clothes get bleached.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know how that happens.
T said everything in the same load. Yes. Ew, 9. Stop.
9.
9.
Thank you. There you go. It's not comfortable. Yeah, she's like this, and her like neck is right up against the table, basically.
Hi, Purpy. You love your
Stop talking to her, please, because then she's laying down right now. See, so you talk to her. That's what happens. See, now she's staring at you. She
said, "No, I'm saying I am extra heathen, so I'm lax about most things, but I've hyper fixated on one thing." I'm just messing with you. I used to separate clothes, and then I just got way too lazy with it. Most of our clothing is dark, so it doesn't really matter if you separate it or it's colorful or whatever. Like, we have very few like white or light items of clothing.
Okay, so we can actually talk to them about this. I do want to do that trailer thing, which I'll probably do by myself because you don't really like doing that type of video. But I do want to do like a Spider-Man video maybe because we're gonna watch that.
Excuse me.
And maybe a Witcher because Witcher comes out today. Came out today.
We haven't watched it yet.
So Witcher came out today. So maybe when we watch the whole thing, or maybe we can do like, but then we would have to like watch like one at a time and then do a video for one. But the problem with that is that like it comes out on YouTube all at once. Like if it was
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix all at once. If it was like something like Hawkeye where it comes out weekly, we can do like one episode, I think, but we kind of missed the boat on that. I feel like I'm better at talking about Marvel stuff than I am at like Star Wars stuff because there's what's it called coming out like on the end of the month. I think the week after Hawkeye,
Mandalorian.
the book of Boba Fett or whatever comes out.
When does the Mandalorian
After
back?
I don't know. There's also going to be the Ahsoka show, which I'm hoping that they like build up to like a big thing that happens because like with all the characters, kind of like a big crossover type thing with all of them. Mandalorian's obviously the main show right now, but like Book of Boba Fett or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? Book of Boba Fett? Whatever, the Boba Fett show. Is gonna have him and that lady that he saved. And then obviously Grogu is
the cutest tootiest.
is there and I don't know if is there gonna be a time jump? Is there gonna be like a time jump so that he gets older? I mean he's 50.
Yeah, but he's a baby.
I'm saying he's 50, so even if there was like a 10-year time jump, like he's still 60, so he probably isn't gonna look much older. You see what I'm saying? It's not like he's just gonna hit a growth spurt like when he hits 60. It's like, oh, he's 60 now. Yep, he grew 6 inches.
But he already started talking a little bit.
No, he didn't.
He just like mumbled a lot.
I mean, he can talk. He's not a baby.
4 people's clothing, right? 12 million towels, and 12 million blankets always needing to be washed. But then I don't
you're
put
rich.
Anything away. I make everyone live out of baskets, and if they don't put
their
own. My mom used to do that.
That is terrible.
I still haven't seen Witcher season 1. What? It's so good. You should watch it.
It is good.
I actually really liked the cartoon.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I really liked seeing like I feel like it would almost be beneficial to watch that before you watch Witcher, like the live action.
You liked the You know how hard it was to get you to watch that with me?
Because I don't like committing.
Dude, I wanted to watch. That came out like months ago. And I was just let her down. That came out like months ago. And I was just like, oh, Meek, there's this thing. And you were like, that's what you do all the time. You're doing it right now to me. You just did it.
Wait, Witchin' Caesar 2. Witchin'.
Yeah, Witchin' Caesar 2 is out today.
It is out.
Yo, this is like Witcher and then Spider-Man. And then next week we got The Matrix. The Matrix.
Chelsea said, I have commitment issues.
I haven't even watched the second trailer for The Matrix because like I watched the first one and I'm like, I don't need to watch anymore because this is so dope.
It's sad, but like I feel like movies are a bigger commitment than shows, which is crazy. But like you know, a show's like usually 30 to 45 minutes.
No, they're an hour.
And then it's like, but a movie's like 3 hours.
No, it's like an hour and a half. That one was like an hour and 20 minutes. It's animated. You know how much work animated shows are? A lot. That was a pretty good movie. I think it may have been done by the same studio that did Castlevania. It has a same art style as Castlevania, like really does. It's really good though. That Blood of Zeus show, not good, but I watched it. It was not good, but I watched it.
I don't know which show that is.
You didn't watch it.
I know, but
I watched it by myself.
I don't even.
You have no idea what it is. It looks like Castlevania, but not as good. I think, again, it's the same thing, but I think maybe the budget was a little bit less. They didn't have as much time to do stuff. It was basically like gods.
Gonzalo, so many things are being released recently and also for Harry Potter fans this month, and the next one is going to be great because of all the new content.
What's this month?
No, I know that January 1st, HBO Max is doing something, right?
Was that your stomach again?
Yeah.
Yeah, HBO Max is doing the 20th anniversary thing. Celebration where like Rupert and Daniel Radcliffe and I promise I didn't fart. I promise that was not me farting. Even though I made a face, that was my thinking fart.
Face or fart?
I mean face. I mean face.
Guess what else I haven't seen? Spider-Man Homecoming or the other Spider-Man or all of Loki or any of Hawkeye.
Okay, leave and go watch all of those things right now.
The Blood of Zeus was just okay.
Right? It was like, eh. It had some good art, but that's about it. The story was like, ugh. It didn't make sense. I was just like, no, that wouldn't happen. That just seems silly. Also, Zeus was a jerk. He just like cheated on everybody. They just like all cheat. I mean, they're gods. I guess that's their thing, right? Like they just have affairs with everyone, and that's apparently I'm still thinking.
This month was the Tournament of the Houses. That was kind of like a quiz show. It's also on HBO Max, and then the trailer for Secrets of Dumbledore. Did we know about that quiz show?
Yeah, but I didn't know when it was coming out. I guess it's out already. I mean, I think stuff like that is dumb. Like the presentation is cool and stuff, but it's like, what's the point? It's not a story. Like that's not what makes me excited about Harry Potter. Like the world, the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World is exciting because of like a story being told there, not like nerds answering questions
I would
about
like
stuff.
to watch that because I want to see how much I know.
Just take a quiz then.
Oh my god, my head is so itchy.
It's all that lice, dude. That's why I'm wearing my lice-proof hat.
It's from bleach.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't like game shows that much.
Ow.
Do you?
Not usually, but I would like to try like at least an episode.
Is it an episode thing or is it like a one-time show like thing?
If it's a one-time thing, that's even better.
Is it though? Because it's like, what's the point? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even that, like that.
Why do you think people watch Jeopardy to see if they know the answers?
Is it? I thought it was because they were stupid. Okay, so I don't even know what point of that. I'm being very like jaded, I guess is the word. I don't even know what the point of the 20th anniversary thing is. It's just like, oh my god, look at what Dan looks like, and look at what's her name? What's Hermione's name?
Emma Watson.
Emma. Yeah, Emma Stone's the other one, right? Look at, it's like, oh my god, what's his face is so hot now.
Who?
Everybody thinks what's his face is hot.
Who? Rupert?
No.
Oh, Malfoy?
No.
Harry?
No. Neville.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what he looks like.
He's good looking. He's a good looking dude. But yeah, it's just like, what are they gonna do? Walk around the grounds and show like props? This is like
memory lane.
It's just like, what's the point? I don't like stuff like that.
Chelsea said,
I'd rather have them like put money into like.
Neville is very good looking now. I need to see this. It's 2 episodes so far, and the 2 winning houses will compete in the finale, which comes out any day now, I guess.
They're talking about the game show.
It's about money and getting new subscribers. He looks way better now. I mean, he was also like a kid when we knew him. I mean...
Yeah. But he was like the nerdiest, goofiest looking one out of all of them. So it's like any improvement. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I mean, I was really not good looking as a kid.
Nothing's changed.
I knew you were going to say that.
And I married you, so what does it say about me? Love you.
Do you still love me when I'm old and uglier?
You are. And I do. So you are older and uglier.
I am uglier.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like, what's the point of that stuff? Like I'm gonna watch it. Obvi.
What? The game show?
The Harry Potter thing on the first. But it's like
we can watch it after the fact, right? It's not like
it's not live. It's just on. They already recorded it. It's not a live thing, so we'll watch it. But it's just like, what's the point? Maybe they'll show like a trailer or an exclusive thing of the new movie or something. Like, give me some more new movie stuff. Announce that you guys are making a show. Like, put that money toward.
I thought they did announce that.
No, there's rumors. There's like, talks of it. Like, give us some of that. Give us a show. Give us an HBO show.
Give us the greatest show.
That's it. 20 years is enough time. We need to reboot Harry Potter and get a TV show
adaptation.
But it just sucks because it's like all about the money, right? It's all that they ever care about. All these studios ever care about. At the end of the day, it's just how much money can they milk out of Harry Potter. It's not about like telling a cool story, you know?
I still don't think now is like the right time to do it because a lot of the old diehard fans are like hating.
Yeah, we got to wait for like when we're like super old, and cuz we're like their age. So, you know, when basically they're just old people.
Last rumor I heard is that they were making a Snape series
With yes. What's his name?
Don't tell me. Adam Driver.
With Adam Driver as Snape? Be pretty good.
I think what's his face could make
Did you know that Snape is supposed to be like 30 when Harry starts going to school?
No.
Yeah. He's supposed to be
sad that
he's supposed to be 30.
died.
He was like 55 when they filmed that. And
still dope looking.
And who else? Who likes him? Your sister, right? Your sister thinks he's super hot.
I
Snape
used
is
to
hot.
like him too.
So okay, so also Lupin was also supposed to be like 30 something. Sirius was they were all supposed to be 33 when in the
They
third
all
movie.
looked like 50 something.
They were all like 40. I think the youngest one was like 45. So yeah.
He still looked amazing.
They also like put a lot of makeup on him to make him look younger. Like he didn't look that young in real life. They also the black hair helps, you know. The wig that he was wearing helps.
Botox?
I don't know. I think they just made him up. Injected him on the spot.
Yeah,
like,
why not?
That's why he didn't move his face a lot when he talked.
That's like old school. People don't get Botox in their mouth anymore. It doesn't happen. His hair was a wig. Yeah.
I said that. Didn't I?
I don't know if you said that, but
I
yeah.
did.
You said the black hair helped.
Yeah, a wig. I said that. Rewind it. Jesus, really?
At the end of the day, you're another day older.
You're like 2 days older at the end of the day.
Wow.
You're like leaving the scene, like the
gonna
shot
leave
slowly.
You're making fun of me so much.
You know why you're leaving the shot? Because you put the microphone all the way over here, and then you slowly move toward it, get closer and closer and closer. You good, not 11?
I'm quarantined right now because I spent a long time with someone who tested positive, so that sucks. Quarantining isn't even a thing here anymore. Like,
Didn't your boss literally need to quarantine the other day?
No.
And didn't somebody that I work with also need to quarantine the other day?
No.
So what are you talking about? What your statement was that quarantining is not a thing here anymore.
So, like,
what does that mean?
For example, like if I'm around someone positive because I've been vaccinated, I don't have to quarantine unless I become symptomatic. So like if you're just around someone that had COVID,
okay, then you need to
anymore.
state that. You can't just say quarantining is not a thing here anymore.
We didn't know he had COVID at the time, by the way. Getting my PS5 tomorrow.
Oh no, Nine's eating garbage.
What are you eating?
Stop
Come here.
eating garbage, dude.
Go see Daddy.
Come on. Good girl. Eat garbage and then lick my arm. Thank you. Don't look at her. You're getting your PS5 tomorrow? Finally.
That's like a delayed reaction.
But you guys already have a PS5, right? Your girlfriend or whatever has a PS5. Now you have a PS5.
Congrats, Kerbo.
How'd you end up getting it?
Are they still? I can't believe they're still that hard to find.
They are, and they're sold out everywhere.
That's crazy.
How'd you end up getting it? Tell us the story. Like, did you have to camp out at like online?
That's what we did. We were like, buy.
Refresh,
and then we finally got one.
Buy.
And then it got canceled. And they were like, buy. Well, I think the first place we got one that got canceled was Costco, right?
It was like their order. They like let in too many orders or something like that.
And then we got one at Walmart.
Yeah.
Meek, stop farting.
I'm sorry. It's my thinking farts.
You have to think really hard.
I don't. It just
They just leak out.
They
all
just
the
leak
time.
out
all
all
your
the-
thoughts.
All my thoughts leak out through my
She
butt.
does. Got it through Sony Rewards. What? How many rewards do you have? Oh my god, dude! A T-shirt used to cost like a gajillion.
How do you get rewards?
Points. I thought you like. Isn't Sony Rewards like you used to like put in codes and stuff? Or am I thinking Nintendo?
No, you're thinking of the Sony thing, but that was through through GameStop.
Shoot, you're right. When I used to work at GameStop, we would get points for like doing quizzes and junk. So yeah,
We got some blankets.
Yeah, we got
That
a
blanket
cool
was nice.
blanket.
We got a controller,
Oh,
PS4
yeah,
controller
yeah.
once, I think.
Yeah.
I think we got a game once too. Maybe?
Probably. Uncharted, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
The first one?
I think so.
Never beat it.
The blanket was probably the most expensive thing we ever got.
Oh, that blanket's nice. It says PS on it. P.S. I hate you.
I have a T-shirt too, but I think I got that from the rep that used to come into the store. He gave me what's that game?
You sign
Joel
up
and
through
Ellie.
Sony.
For a chance to buy it directly from them. Oh, it's like the lottery type deal.
Got it. So it's not Sony Reward. Is that what it's called? It's called Sony Rewards.
How pathetic is it that I really, really, really want the Starbucks Ravensburger puzzle, and the only way to get it is by winning the spins. So every day when I'm spinning, I'm like, "Come on,
Yo, did you see
puzzle!"
those Harry Potter inspired glasses that they've had?
No.
I saw like these Ravenclaw
Oh.
ones with like the little like.
Yeah.
Those look pretty cool.
I see like
I kind of want
on
them.
Instagram.
Yeah, I kind of want them.
So get one.
They're pretty cool.
Do they have like prescription?
Yes, it's through one of those companies that has the option.
Yeah.
You put in your
USA
information
glasses or
type
something?
thing. Yeah.
Um,
Or Warby Parker, they have that
ooh,
too.
they're expensive.
It's funny because the commercials, they're like, our frames start at only $100, $99, and I'm like, that's a lot. That's like the max I want to pay. Like I would be willing to pay for something I really like.
I think
But
glasses have
realistically, like,
changed over time, though.
Realistically, I want to pay like $50.
If you go to like an eye doctor, my glasses used to cost like $500.
Because they can charge you that much because you're willing to pay for
Well,
it.
and things like that didn't exist back then. Like things like buying glasses online and
I mean,
you know,
they've existed for a while. People are just stupid still.
Mm.
You know, you got your free sunglasses that you never wore for free. I need some sunglasses. Get me some sunglasses.
Nah.
I wish these were sunglasses. I like these.
So get sunglass versions of them.
Nah. I like my black ones better. Those are my favorite glasses.
My goodness.
I'm sorry. Keep thinking a lot.
She's so cranky.
Can I have your water since you're not
No.
going to drink it?
My bladder hurts. I need it.
But you're not going to drink it. You've been drinking that water for 3 hours.
T said I pay like $20 for my glasses.
Literally, the way she drinks water is through osmosis. She just is close to the
Stick
water
my
and she
finger
just
in
like
it.
tries to absorb the water. Like she just sticks her tongue in it and it's like
Dude,
whatever
I hate water.
whatever
so
water
much.
sticks to my tongue, that's what I'm going to drink.
I wish I could do that. I just hate it so much.
I love water. Sometimes I just like chug
It
it.
tastes like nothing. I have
40
zero
it tastes-
incentive to drink it because it doesn't taste
That's
like
not
anything.
that's not an excuse because we've bought plenty of like flavored things and they taste good. You just choose to not drink
I
them.
like
So
tea.
it has nothing to do with the flavor. Because water, first of all, doesn't taste bad and it tastes like water. You can't say it doesn't taste like anything because air tastes like something.
That's expensive for that website.
What?
Fermo or whatever it is with transition lenses for like $80.
Well,
Didn't you get yours on Fermo and they were like $25.
I think I got them for free.
Well, yeah,
But yes.
water with ice is the best. Blah, it's yucky. Sometimes I don't love water, and other times it's the best thing ever. I kind of agree. Like, when I'm really thirsty and I crave water, like, it is, like, a very satisfying feeling to just drink a lot of water. But then I would say 99% of the time I am not that thirsty, and I just don't want to drink it. And I literally have to force myself to drink it. Who's a stinky girl? Yes, you are. 9. 9. Stop it. It's the cutest thing ever. When eat it. You're a good girl. You wouldn't eat me for real.
All right, we're gonna get off now.
Go watch The Witcher.
No, we gotta do some stuff first. I don't know if we're gonna watch any tonight.
Kivox, you look like a super villain when you look straight into the camera and pet your dog. Who's a pretty girl? Oh my god, my face is really dry and itchy.
Yeah, I agree. It's
What?
itching me.
What?
What?
Zur has a really good pair of Luna faction boots.
Cool.
That is not a sentence. It's destiny, isn't it?
It is. Azure is that guy with the tentacle face
Pretty?
that comes weekly. I haven't signed into Destiny for like 2 months, man. I want to, and then every time I do, I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I have more important things to do right now. Also, I don't have any friends to play with.
No one's ever on.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. New Wednesday coming out tomorrow and something coming out next Wednesday, and we're gonna continue that. That's the schedule right now. Wednesday video, Saturday video. Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. Live stream for the book is the 6th.
Leviathan Wakes, if you've read it. If you haven't read it, I don't recommend picking it up right now.
But just join us anyway, because we're gonna rag on it if we don't finish it. Either way.
I don't know if I'll have a lot to say. We'll see.
Doesn't matter. Should be fun for the 2 of you that read it.
Bye.
Bye, guys.